How's it going, everyone? So, in today's video, we're talking about this new UI Goku here that obviously we got on JP Dokkan. And I thought we'd talk about when Global is going to see him drop, right? Because Global's in a sort of weird position for Tanabata, for example, right? Because, as you all know, Global does plan to sync up. Well, I'm not sure if it's completely in stone yet. But basically, the sync is going to happen, I think they said the end of summer or around summer in America, right? So I think we've only got like till after anniversary. I think that's when we should be caught up. So when you think about it, if we in brackets fully synced up after anniversary, technically Tanabata for us is I think November around that time for global. But if we're caught up, we're fully synced with JP, well, we're not gonna have Goku, right? This Goku, so I will quickly pull up something that's a bit interesting on the global side real quick. So global did get this announcement, I'm pretty sure it was yesterday we got this. And as you can see here, I think there's more Twitter info as well, which I'll have a look at in a minute. It's got a new Dokkan Now special, obviously. I don't think we actually had one last year. I can't remember. But the important stuff here is it's got revealed tons of new info about 9th anniversary, which, if you've been playing Dokkan a while, or you've been watching YouTubers and that, you would already know what's happening for 9th anniversary, so it's not really a big deal. Then it's got... Well, is it not actually in this one? Okay, it doesn't look like it's actually on this one. I have to quickly pull up the Twitter version. So, as you can see, this was, I think, only a few hours ago, so... it's got here basically the same stuff, info and events and that. But it's got here, international version, exclusive news and details on unification of operation schedules. So, basically the sync, right? So, they do confirm we will see some info about this. So, this will go live tomorrow from this video, right? Well, no, the next day, actually. Now, I thought I'd probably talk about what I expect, or I guess hope to see for the sync to happen. Right, so we'll quickly hop on JP again, and just to show the sort of units we're missing on Global. So, currently, the only units we are missing is, I think, basically all super units, right? So, obviously, we're missing new Tanabata Goku. Cell Max as well, so yet again, I just want to make sure I point this out. The theme here that I want to point out is, they're all super units, right? So, obviously, missing Cell Max, we've got Goku Black, we've got that Gohan, got these units, obviously. Ginyu already got. Did I go past the other one? Yeah, Topo. So, yet again, they're the only units we were missing. Is Topo, Cell Max, and UI Son Goku, right? So, all from Super. So, we can also see here the release of the units as well for Anniversary, right? So, what I would hope to see, which it doesn't look like it's going to happen now, just because of, how long they've actually waited to do this, so... What I was hoping, which probably does sound like an odd idea if you're a global player, is with Topo, bring him for the pre-anniversary countdown, which we're already in now, so I don't think we will get that. Because, we're already in the pre-anniversary countdown, so it's probably not going to happen then. So they could always put him in this sort of slot here, right, in between part 1 to part 2. But I was sort of hoping we'd have Topo at the start here, then obviously go into Anniversary, with Gogeta and Broly. Then in this gap here, bring out Cell Max. And then after here, so after part 3, so in the EX part, this is where you bring out, what do you call it? Not Cell Max, UI Goku. And then basically straight after that, maybe like a week or so after that, they could bring out the next, Dokkan Fest Tanabata, right? Well, not Dokkan Fest Carnival. So, it does sound like a lot, which it is a lot of banners. You got, so you got 3 banners there, then you got another... So roughly 7 banners you have to summon on, I guess 8, because we will get another Carnival LR for Tanabata, so... It is a lot, right? I do understand that. I'm not saying to summon on each individual banner. I just recommend summoning purely on, anniversary banners, because they're the best to summon on. But at the same time, I think to me, that'd be the best way to catch up, and then you slowly... Well, not slowly, you sort of... pacing out the content sort of thing. Because with Topo, right, literally, I think the only thing we've got here... What does Topo Celebration have now? I think it's just like a free-play Easy A or something like that. I think that's it. It's not even that. See, when we do get Topa Celebration, it's just going to be his banner and then I guess the events, that's it. So there's no easy A's, no super easy A's because we already got all that. So it's very odd that we're just going to get Topa by himself sort of thing. But if you chuck him in towards, like, in the anniversary, right, you're obviously going to have, like, a lot to do, right? You have, obviously, the Frieza to farm up, Beerus to farm up, all that sort of stuff, right? So you're not sort of just stuck on, you know, looking for content sort of thing with Topa, because it will be, like, a dead 2 weeks, right? So it makes sense they can just sort of shove him in between the gap year, which I obviously would like to have because, you know, we'll catch up a lot faster then, right? Because even let's just say we catch up, yeah, if you do this method, we're only going to be missing out the Tanabata LR, right? So we're not missing out on a lot. And yet again, they could just randomly chuck out his banner at the same time. So if I had to put a rough expected date on when we're going to get him, if I had to have a safe bet, obviously about like November or something, which would suck for Global obviously, but that's just my safe bet, I want to say. But if I had to like put down what I would prefer for in terms of the sync wise to help the game, what's the word, like flow more currently, you know, because like if it all depends how they handle the sync, right? We're not going to know till the like official announcement on that, but it all depends. I don't want them to sort of have it rushed sort of thing. You know, they do, hey, we're going to do like a big sync campaign and each week's going to have, you know, a new unit to summon on sort of thing. I think that will sort of ruin the hype of sub-units. I mean, not obviously Goku, for example, but like Topa and that, a lot of people skip and all that, so... I mean, could they just chuck them on the banners though instead? Like put Topa on one of the banners? I guess they could, but they may put Topa on Goku's banner. Maybe, or even Cell Max's. I guess well, they can't do it for Cell Max, actually. I don't know, but you know what I mean? Like, if they just chuck sort of units on random banners, it might sort of help out, push it a little bit. But at the same time, it's hard to say how they're going to do this sync, because there's a lot of things they can do, but then you look at it and it's like, well, it is Global Dokkan. We know how they like to operate, right? It's a little bit silly sometimes. So yeah, hopefully, if, like I said, my rough estimate time I'm thinking is going to be like November sort of time, in between now to November. But if I had to pick, I'd personally say like end of anniversary would be the best time to put him in. But yet again, we'll have to wait and see, right? So yeah, it's going to be today's video, guys. If you have any questions or anything like that, about anniversary or stuff like that, please have them in the comment section below. And yeah, if you guys like this video and you want to see more, please like and subscribe. And I'll see you all in the next one.